And as always, before I get started off with the video, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me to know that you guys have been here for the last 3 years supporting me on the channel, so it really does mean a lot. So thank you for that. Anyways, we are on the way to 4,000 views, so help your boy get there. Watch the video, and if you like it, hit that like button and subscribe for more Crazy Spartan content. So we're going to go ahead and hop into my 2K20 wish list. Now, bear in mind, a majority of this, well, actually, mostly all of it, is going to be my career based. I love the my career, series. I've loved it since, I think, 2K10, 2K11. And I've played it for, a majority of my time since then. So, you really won't hear much about Park and my league and my GM and all of that stuff in there. If you want to see separate videos dedicated to that, hit that like button and I may come back with some of that. But I know I will be back for the Park, since that's the second most frequent game mode I play, so be on the lookout for that one. But anyways, this is just my career base, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, I decided to go back to 2K11, and I scanned, I more or less took features from 2K11 to 2K19, and I incorporated all of my favorite features from all of those favorite games in the hopes that they could possibly be put into 2K20. So, we're going to go ahead and get started off. So, from 2K11, we need like a Jordan challenge mode, but for other players that are in the league today, and their signature moments. So, if you guys played 2K11, y'all remember that we had that Jordan challenge mode where we had to achieve some of his greatest moments, like when he dropped 63 on the Celtics, when he dropped 40, I think it was 45 or 47 points in the flu game, when he hit 6 threes and a half against Portland, when he done the shrug. Signature moments like that would be a dope aspect to put into the game. Signature moments from KD, from LeBron, his chase down block on Golden State, Steph Curry when he hit 12 threes in a game, or 13 threes I think it was, Kobe, players like that have had signature moments that have defined their career. That would be dope to put into the game. Alright, every shoe could have an attribute boost for your player. So for example, back then we used to have the Jordan shoes, to where some of them could add 5 points to our 3-point shooting, 5 points to our mid-range game, 3 points to consistency, whatever it is. I appreciate somebody stopping by. I think that's Cousin Malik. I appreciate it. But it would be pretty dope to have that in my career. Now I know what y'all are saying. Well, you could always just go buy boosts. Well, what if I don't have the VC to buy boosts? You see what I'm saying? Always offer an alternative to those who can't buy VC. So there you go. Also, the progression mode, like we could for Jordan, when we could start off as a rookie, do that for other players. Do that for KD, for Steph, for Westbrook, for Kyrie, for LeBron. It would be pretty dope to see that put into the game, to where we could play with these players as a rookie and develop them throughout their career. So if I wanted LeBron to be on the Warriors, I could. If I wanted, Steph to go to the Trailblazers, I would. So that would be pretty dope. From 2K12, bring back the NBA's greatest mode. So the NBA's greatest mode was where you could play as the greatest teams in NBA history, and you could, achieve some of their greatest moments. Some teams that come to mind: the 86-87 Lakers, the 95-96 Bulls, LeBron's 2012 to 2013 Heat, and the 2015 to 2016 Golden State Warriors. So it will be pretty dope to play as these teams and achieve some of the greater things that they done. So that would be pretty dope. And I also have other, signature points that I'll make later on in the video, and I'll let you know when I get to those points. So coming to 2K13, bring back the vertical bar that shows us how high we jump. I think that was a freaking dope feature because I always loved seeing my player jump like 40 inches or like 42 inches or something like that. Hell, I'd even create like a 6-foot player and, he'd be a slasher or something like that. Just to watch him jump like 44 inches was absolutely dope. So bring back the vertical check bar. I think it was freaking dope just to see how high we could jump. Revamp it, make it better, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I'd love to see how high freaking Zach LaVine jumps, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon, some of the league's highest flyers, you know what I'm saying? It would be pretty dope to see that come back, alright? 2K15. So, allow us to actually speak to the team's leader. So, there was a feature in my career where you would go up to the team's leader before and after the games, and you would just talk to them. They would give you advice, you'd ask them questions, they give you answers. Although it was a little different in 2K15, but that's okay. It could be completely revamped, and in real life, you actually talk to these dudes because their expertise and their professionalism on the court is needed as a rookie for your development. So I think it would be cool. It would add a really in-depth touch to the game. So there's that, 2K16, give us a story-driven my career. I think it was Living the Dream is what it was called. It was directed by Spike Lee back in 2K16. Dope storyline. Probably one of my favorite storylines. You had Frequency Vibrations, which is what your guy was called. Freak was what he was called. You had Victor Van Leer, FOF, Friends of Freak or whatever. Family members we had, our sister was our manager. Then you had a girlfriend who clashed with the sister. Add a family-driven dynamic. It would be dope. You know what I'm saying? That it would be pretty cool. College will be dope. You know what I'm saying? Bring back a college, directive into the game. High school would also be dope. Add a few high school games similar to how they done it in 16. Maybe 3 to 4 games. I know some people don't really like a long story mode, but listen, the story mode is what kicks off your my career, and you want it to be as rich as possible. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say I blow up in high school, and all of a sudden, I get a few college offers from UNC, Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, Wichita State, colleges like that. And then all of a sudden, you get hurt or something happens, you end up losing, to a couple of different teams, and your stock goes down. You know what I'm saying? So you won't get offers from Division I schools. You'll be getting like Division II, Division III, similar to what happened to Steph Curry. When he was in high school, he wasn't regarded as a top talent, more or less. So, schools like UNC and Duke and all of these high, Division I schools weren't giving him any offers because of how small he was and all of that. But Davidson threw him out a chance. So I think adding Division II and other schools like that would be pretty freaking dope. With me saying that, expand the college choices that we get. So, like I said, add UNC in there, add Duke in there, add Virginia Tech in there. Do like 20 colleges. You know what I'm saying? Like 10, 15, 20 colleges will be freaking dope to choose from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there are licensing issues for that. I don't know why they don't add more colleges, but add more colleges. It would be dope. Add more high schools. That would be dope too. They don't have to be real high schools. Just come up with a bunch of fake high schools and there you go. 2K17. If you're not going to bring back the team takeover, which I'll talk about in a little bit, bring back orange juice. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that orange juice, that fresh squeeze? Y'all remember that back in 2K17? Man, I tell you, whenever I played 2K17 for the first time, it was like a breath of fresh air. Like, the fact that you had a dynamic duo with you and Justice Young, bring back something similar to that if you don't have Team Takeover in the next game, which I'm pretty sure they might. But make it to where we have to work for that Team Takeover. So let's just say you start off with the orange juice or something similar to that. And then maybe when you hit 70 overall, 75 overall, or whatever else, you could get Team Takeover. Maybe even 80 overall. Make us work for that Team Takeover because you have to develop team chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Similar to Steph and Clay. They didn't become the Splash Brothers overnight. No. It took them a while to develop that chemistry. And now look at them. They just got damn Team Takeover. You know what I'm saying? So, bring that back, you know what I'm saying? That would be dope for us to have a dynamic sidekick or whatever. And bring back the off-court activities that were in 2K17. So if I want to go wakeboarding with Paul George, I could do it. Or go fishing with Paul George, I could do that. If I want to be on the banana boat crew, let me do that. If I want to go, freaking riding dirt bikes while drinking Mountain Dew, if I'm endorsed by Mountain Dew with Russell Westbrook, let me do that. So it would just be cool to add those off-court activities to the game. Alright, so moving into 2K18, we're almost about to wrap up this list here in a little bit. Bring back the t-shirt kiosk and the selection of clothes. I swear, 2K18 was the most swaggiest game ever. When I say it was the most swaggiest game ever, that's what I fucking mean. The t-shirts that you could just customize in that game, bro. Like, you could have an NBA Youngboy shirt if you want it. You could have, XXS Tentacion. You could have Michael Jordan shirts. It doesn't matter. The customization of the shirts in that game were absolutely dope, as well as the clothing selection in 2K18. So that was pretty dope. Also, a feature that I forgot to put for 2K18 was the fact that you could see your jump shot before you use it. So, in 2K18, y'all remember when we were, about to face ATM, or if he was on your team or not, depending on the choices that you made before that. And wow, I just got another point there. You could select your jump shot, and you could, take a few shots with it to see if you like it, and you had a list of long selections that you could choose from. So, bring that back in 2K20 to where we could see our jump shots before we use them, because we can't do that in 19, alright? Also, those dynamic choices. Make us have to choose whether we want to answer a question with professionalism, with arrogance, with sincerity, with, all these other choices. Make it be a choice-driven storyline, like something that could alter the course of our career, or, just make us be put on a headline with league news, something like that. It would be pretty dope to see that come back. Also, Team Takeover is dope, and then bring back the different courts in the park. Alright, so Team Takeover is fire, like I said. Whenever you hit 75, maybe 80 overall or whatever else, make Team Takeover similar to how it was in 2K19, because I tell you what, being able to use Kevin Durant in Team Takeover, being able to use Steph, Clay, Giannis, LeBron, Westbrook, it's pretty freaking dope. Being able to use Joel Embiid in the post, fire. Being able to pop threes with Ben Simmons, if you could time his release, fire. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? So, bringing back Team Takeover would be pretty dope. Make it work similar to how it is in 19. It's not too overpowered because depending on the team that you go to, you might have bad teammates and your Team Takeover isn't that good, or you might have super duper good teammates and your Team Takeover will be pretty straight. Also, bringing back the different courts in the park. The parks this year were fire. In terms of the overall skins on the court, like instead of that gray and green color scheme that we had in 2K18, they made the court so much different. So there are pops of fresh color everywhere. You have Reese's Puffs designs, Sprite designs, Pepsi designs, whatever designs they wanted to have on the freaking courts, you have them. You know what I'm saying? So just that customization of the park courts is really dope, and it should come back. All right. So here's where we get into the points that didn't really make the list, but they're gonna make it now. All right, and I'll have some customs that I want to show you guys. That's why I put up this screen right here. So Cousin Malik, if he's watching this video, he made a very good point to me. My career co-op. Now, I don't know if that's virtually possible to do, but imagine a world in which we could play with our friends in the my co-op mode, in the my career mode. So if I wanted to play with Cousin Malik, like if Cousin Malik wanted to make a small forward and I wanted to make a point guard, we could be a dynamic duo in my career mode to where we could play alongside each other on the same team and make a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that would be possible, but that would be pretty dope to put into the game. So, Cousin Malik, I appreciate the suggestion, alright? Bring back a live action trailer like 2K12 and 2K16. So, in 2K12, there was that whole, startup of the game where we got to see different players from NBA history actually playing on the court, but it was like a cinematic trailer. So, you got to see players like Patrick Ewing. You got to see players like Derrick Rose in the game. You got to see players from the 60s, from the 70s. You got to see Michael Jordan jump from the free throw line in that last scene. Add a cinematic trailer like that. That shit was fire. When I say that jump was fire, but make it, updated. So you could do from the 2000s to now. So we could see Kobe drop 81 on the Raptors. We could see Steph hit that 13th three against the Pelicans. We could see Clay hit that 14th three against the I forgot who it was they were playing. I think it was the Bulls. LeBron's chase down block on Golden State. Kyrie's 3 on Golden State. So add signature moments like that in the cutscene, like in that first loading cutscene of the game. It would be pretty dope. And then 16's cutscene, or 16's startup screen. You had this whole apocalyptic looking world where your player is just running through, and you got players that are stepping up trying to, get you to not make it to the throne, which was where, you were trying to get to. Add players in there like Anthony Davis. You can bring him back. Steph, Giannis will be dope to throw in there. LeBron will be dope to throw in there. But once you get there, Michael Jordan would be at the throne and you would have to face him again. But add updated visuals to that. So adding something like that will be pretty freaking dope. Making something similar will be pretty dope. So that's another suggestion. Alright. I already said to bring back the Team Takeover. If not that, bring back something like Orange Juice. Allow us to stack up our drills. So in 2K20, we only have 4 drills that we can do at a time. I don't know how I feel about that. Some people would say, well, all you'd have people doing is stacking up drills and they will be grinding out bad. Okay. So what? If you want to grind up badges, you would go to my career, right? So why not allow us to stack up our drills and work out in the practice facility? Because in real life, you don't stack up drills. You go to work, you put in the work to become a better player. Why not allow us to stack up our drills like we could in past previous 2Ks? Some people would say, oh my god, it's overpowered, people stacking up. Bro, if that's the fucking case, then people go out and buy a shit ton of VC just to make it an 85 overall, and then once they hit 90, they're going to easily hit 94 and 95 within no time. So why not allow us to stack up the drills? You know what I'm saying? Allow us to wear custom shoes. I can't tell you how many dang on times I'm tired of seeing 2K make us pay 10,000 VC for a damn custom shoe that I have right here. You see all these shoes right here that I have a selection of? Bro, why? It's stupid. Making me pay 10,000 VC. You know what? I'm going to show you how much 10,000 VC is whenever I go to the My Career section of the game. I don't even know. Matter of fact, I'll go there now. I don't even know how much 10,000 VC is. I got 2 builds, but I'm going to show you my point guard build. He's, I guess, a sharpshooting playmaker. Playmaking sharp, whatever he is. But, I'm tired of seeing it to where we have to pay for our own custom shoes. Stop doing that, 2K. It's stupid. It makes no fucking sense. It ain't nothing but an extra cash grab. Y'all are already making us pay money for VC anyways. Why are y'all making us pay for something that we grind out? You know what I'm saying? So 10,000 VC, okay? Now they got the VC sale now. I might actually buy some VC. I don't know. I might. But they're making us pay roughly $4 worth of VC now. I know what y'all are saying. That's not a lot of that's not a lot of money, but that's not the point. Making us pay for a shoe that we're already sponsored by in terms of a brand or whatever else, it makes virtually no sense. So allow us to wear the customs that we actually make and for the brands that we're sponsored by. So these are customs that I have on my feet now. Why do I have to pay for these? Why? It's stupid. So, moving on to the next point. Bring back characters from past 2K My Career storyline. So, bring back Michael B. Jordan to the game. Michael B. Jordan is one of the most up and coming actors within the acting scene. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good actor. Bring him back as, a coach. Bring him back as, another teammate or whatever else. Even an arch rival. We seen him play Killmonger in Black Panther. He was a compelling villain. Make him a compelling enemy in 2K. It would be pretty dope. Bring back Denver Levens, Grant Alabaster. ATM was pretty dope in this game. Howie Carter. Bring back the Flying Dragon. Han Chi, or not Han Chi, but what's his name? Wei Lee. Bring back those characters. You know what I'm saying? It would be pretty dope to see some of them come back. All right. I think I got. I got one more point to make, and then that'll be it. Add OG Jordan shoes to the collection. Now I know what y'all are thinking. They already got Jordans in here. But listen, if I want to rock a pair of Jordan 4s with the damn iconic Nike Air on the back, let me do it. If I want to add, or if I want to, have a pair of Space Jam 11s in the game instead of having the 23 on the back, add the motherfucking 45 on the back. Why is it so hard to do that, 2K? If y'all are so good at making us pay for microtransactions, add dope shoes to the game. Just that simple. I mean, y'all got some pretty fire selections, don't get me wrong or whatever. But, I just would like to see, different shoes added to the game. Also, if you're going to have all of LeBron's, shoes in the game, if you're going to have all of Kobe's shoes, why not have all of Kevin Durant's shoes? If I want to rock a pair of his KD 6s, let me do it. His KD 4s, KD 5s, KD 7s, KD 8s, whatever. Let me do it. Let me do it. So, with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my 2K20 wish list. It was a whole lot of my career stuff in there, and I really do apologize for that. I just played the my career storyline the most. You know what I'm saying? It's the game mode that I play the most. But I might come back with a park video discussing things that I would want to see in the park. So if you guys want to see that, 5 or more likes on this video, or actually 5 or more views, I'll do that in the next video that I put up. So that wraps up the list. I just wanted to show you guys some of the more newer customs that I just made. I think I already showed y'all the Barcelona Knights 3s that I made. They're pretty freaking dope. The Jordan 4 Black Cats, I think Jordan Brand should release these right here. These dunks are actually fire. They're similar to the Black Cat 6s. You got hints of white in there. But those are pretty dope. What is another shoe that I have? I think I already showed y'all the Barcelona Knights 4s that I have, but if I didn't, there they go. These are pretty freaking dope. This is based off of the Barcelona Knights 7s. That are a real shoe. These are fire. I think they're pretty dope. Moving on, we got the Jordan 5 Ferrari. Now I know what y'all are thinking. There's no yellow in the shoe, but maybe you could add the logos at the back. Could be. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. So you could do the logo. Boom. You could do that. The heel logo at the back. Boom. That's a Ferrari custom right there. Jordan Brand could release this colorway and it would sell out, guaranteed, hands down. But that's the Ferrari colorway of the Jordan 5s that I have. The Jordan 5 Trophy Room is actually a real shoe, but they're freaking pretty dope. I created this colorway of the Jordan 6 Paris Saint-Germain. These are actually set to release. But I just decided to make my own custom colorway of them. So that they're pretty dope. They're pretty fire, honestly. The Jordan 6 Wings custom. This is based off of the Jordan 12 Wings, which is a really expensive shoe. I think they're like $1,000 or something like that. Got the gold Jumpman on the freaking front of the shoe, the tongue, and then you got the gold heel tab and the gold logo at the back. I think these are pretty freaking dope. Moving on, we got. I already showed y'all the Jordan 6 grapes that I have. Those are pretty freaking fire. The Jordan 6 Gucci, now these are pretty dope too. Inspired by Gucci's clothing line. You got the gold Jumpman. You got the hints of green and red. Fire Milwaukee Bucks colorway. If you play for the Bucks and you're sponsored by Jordan Brand, you could easily customize those. But yeah, I think that's it. I think those are all the customs that I wanted to show you guys. Let me make sure now. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, you guys. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. We got 2 people watching. What's up? I hope you guys enjoyed the video or whatever else. I know there was no gameplay. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to click that like button and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And as always, check out Cousin Malik's channel. His link is in the description box below. Go give him a subscribe. And as always, you guys, stay motivated, stay dedicated, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.